Okay, let's go.
Hey, welcome back to Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin podcast. I'm your quarterback, Shelly. Yes, the one who got to see Adrian Peterson rush for a record-breaking 296 yards. We are here today talking football from a woman's perspective. We're going to get into today's hot purple news. So let's go. Little bit of a draft recap. I want to talk, really not going into all the great players that we drafted, and they just went through rookie minicamp, and we had some great defensive signings already out of rookie minicamp, a D lineman and a linebacker, and they're putting a lot of focus on the defense, rightfully so. I think we've got a lot of good things working for us. Talking about who's gonna step up now from Grenard, moving on. But the big thing, Caleb Banks, okay? The worry is out there taking that guy. A lot of people think we took him early at 18 because of the broken foot issues. He wasn't able to be, he was at rookie minicamp, but of course they held him out. He was riding the stationary bike really well, and he was there kind of supporting the rest of the team, knowing and showing that he was there, right? But it's training camp. They want him healthy for. So you're going to get him healthy and get him out there at training camp. He's a 6'6", 330 pounder. He does a 40-second dash in 5:04 seconds, and he has a 32-inch vertical. Here it is. The guy's foot stays healthy. He's a beast. He's a beast. And instead of maybe a B- rating on the draft from all these different sports rating entities, we're probably looking at moving up into an A. So I'm psyched. Like I said, I'm always a trenches gal. So too, I'm looking at what's going on in the trenches. Offensive line, a little bit on center. Is it going to be Brandell? Probably. Haven't heard much news from the Vikings side or anything on a center, but you know, that's a huge position in the trenches on the offensive side. Now, the other thing that I'm psyched about on the offense is Juan Jennings signing from San Francisco from the 49ers.
Yo, let's go! Super excited. Juan Jennings here. You know, just can't wait to go out there and compete. So happy to be here. Just talking to Coach and his philosophy. Wanted to be here, wanted to be a part of it. From the top of the organization to the bottom, they all just think alike. And talked to a few of the guys. It's been fun. Can't wait to get going. I can't wait to hear that SKOL, SKOL, SKOL. I can't wait for that. I've been saying that since I signed my paper.
He is a clutch player. He's going to be our third receiver. Are we talking 3 deep again? With Jets and Addison and now Juwan Jennings? I mean, look out. Totally jazzed about our receiver core. Now the quarterback's got to get him the ball.
I don't think so. I just think that people are they're looking for things to talk about with the Vikings, and all the whole time that's signed Kyler Murray, that's all they've ever talked about.
Yeah.
So it's not news to any one of us that's the verbiage and the phrasing that they're using.
Right.
Now, whether or not you believe it, I think that's another thing. But I think the messaging the whole time has been we're not anointing Kyler Murray.
Sure.
We're bringing him in for a competition. We know that now there have been little things here and there where I think KOC said something it might be good for JJ to just, I think he said take a seat or something like that, or sit back this year or something like that. Kind of paraphrasing sort of what the vibe that he was giving out. But so it does seem like it's Kyler's job to lose, but I don't know. I think that as much as they can, they'll try to make it a true quarterback competition.
I'm not going heavy into the quarterback debate, okay, because that's always going to be there until it just breaks open. Most are leaning Kyler Murray, which is kind of where I'm going too. Wouldn't it be something, though, if J.J. McCarthy beat him out? I don't know if that's actually anything the fans really want, and I don't know if it's really what the Vikings team or the organization wants at this point by bringing in Kyler Murray. I'm going with Kyler Murray. I think he's going to, no matter what, get the ball downfield to our receivers. So we'll see what all washes out there. General manager stuff, yes, they're in the process of hiring a general manager.
So the Minnesota Vikings are continuing their super secret GM search after firing Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, which I feel like the timing is still FUBAR. Oh, but they always meet every year at this time at this exact, even though this is the first you'd ever heard of it. But anyways, but the Vikings love what they did in free agency. Rob Brzezinski, interim general manager, keeping the Vikings powder dry. And the draft class, I'm liking the draft class. It's going to be pretty good. Now, there's a lot of movement and momentum for Rob Brzezinski to be the full-time GM, but
Rob Brzezinski, it seems like a natural to me, but based on some social media results from the fans are saying they kind of want to change. Not to get rid of Brzezinski out of the organization, because he's an awesome capologist. But they're staying pretty private on the search. They're really looking for a general manager that's more on the recruiting, the scouting end of it all, and the draft side of it all. Brzezinski, being with the Vikings as long as he has great knowledge, though, of the infrastructure, of the financial side within the organization, too. Like I said, with the cap, he's a pretty good capologist. And they want to find someone who's going to work strongly alongside KOC. I'm just glad that they're not looking at making KOC our head coach, also the general manager. I don't know if that goes on a lot anymore in the NFL. I just don't really see that working at all. But they want a really strong partnership there, okay? Going back to Adrian Peterson. Congratulations, Adrian. The Vikings are putting him into the 2026 Vikings Ring of Honor as an inductee this year.
Everybody to hear this, Now, kind of stand over here. Stand right here. All right, come on back here. Now, I want you to kind of, on 3, I want you to pull this back.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You can do that?
I can
all right?
do that. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Right to Peterson. And it's loose! And there he goes! Adrian's to the 40, 30, 20, inside the 10, touchdown!
Adrian, I got something to say here, buddy. Now, we're both from Texas, and we grew up Friday Night Lights thinking that was the biggest moment. Then we get in the National Football League, and we come here for the Minnesota Vikings, and we're thinking, man, there's nothing special than that. But there is. Having our name up there in the bright lights at US Bank Stadium forever. Something that you put hard work and dedication into, and it turns into being in the Minnesota Vikings Ring of Honor. Brother, that is special. Look at this, brother.
Wow.
Look at this, man.
Wow. I got me, man. This is this is amazing, man.
It's the 10 to the 5. Bulldogs to the end zone. Touchdown!
I got some other guests here. I want to say congratulations to you.
Y'all got me, man. Wow. That's crazy.
The Minnesota Vikings select Adrian Peterson, running back, Oklahoma.
Adrian turns the corner at the 21st down, breaks a tackle at the 25, breaks another at the 30, and he's loose! Adrian's inside the 30, 20, 10, touchdown!
It's a special moment, something I've dreamed about, for a while. I feel blessed. My name goes up there with the greatest in this organization. So it's just it's a blessing.
Very well deserved. 2012 MVP, Rookie of the Year, holds a lot of different NFL records. Well, one of them, 296 yards in that game against San Diego Chargers. That still stands. The one that really gets us, and we were at the game, blessed to watch him run, just totally. It's when he was going for the single season yardage record to break Eric Dickerson. He ended up 9 yards short. Well, Coach Childress at the time pulled him out of the game. He only needed 9 yards to break that record. we just didn't get it. As fans in the stands, we're like, what is going on? Like, why would you not? 9 yards. He's going to get it. He's going to break it. Don't know to this day. I guess we'd have to find Chili out there somewhere and ask him what the deal is with that. But Adrian Peterson, yeah, I was looking up. Check this out. 2008. 2008. Yeah. Peterson leads the NFL in yards. Sometimes he fumbled a little too much, though. Yeah, a little bit of the drops there. But, yeah. I'll take everything else, though, that he had. Here's a good one, too. 2008. Another fun article on AP. And then I dug up this. Look at that. A 2008 Vikings yearbook. So, yeah, I got a lot of memorabilia that's pretty cool. That once in a while I'll introduce on the podcast. I think it's just fun. Yeah, it ages me, and I look back and I go, where did all that time go? But I was blessed to be able to watch such spectacular players. And the one thing I want to mention, too, yet about Adrian is the way when he started downfield, how he would hit defensive guys coming at him. He would just plow over them. You don't see that too much anymore in the NFL. So that's one special character I loved about AP. So congrats, Adrian Peterson, 2026 inductee to the Ring of Honor with the Vikings. Now, just to get a little peaceful, we want to send our love and Godspeed to the Joe Sensor family. Losing Joe Sensor this past week. God bless him. He brought a lot to the SKOL community, a lot to the SKOL fans. He was a broadcaster on KFan, too, with Paul Allen and Greg Coleman, former punter with the Vikings, who I'd like to read a little something that Greg Coleman said. They were very close about Joe Sensor. What I will remember the most is how he had the fight to make the Vikings squad and the faith to endure the last 10 years of a difficult journey. But now I could say that Joe Sensor has finished his race. All right, I want to thank you all for listening and coming on into Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin podcast. Things are heating up with the Vikings, so you'll see me a little bit more than over the off season. It's really not off season anymore. The schedule is coming out this week, so we're jazzed about that to see where we're going to be, all the tailgates, getting out of town, you know, all the fun schedule, where the Vikings are going to be. Luckily, we don't have 2 overseas visits this year. I'm happy about that. I don't think that was so good last year. Thank you for tuning in. We will talk again soon to bring you all of the Vikings hot purple news. If you get to our website at purplelipstick.com, please look for St. Jude. Okay, we are a partner in hope. Help these young kids to win the race in their life. Become a partner in hope. Thanks for visiting our website. Thanks for listening. Hit the subscribe, like button. I appreciate you. Now it's time for the call. 81, Joe Sensor. 81, Joe Sensor. 11-11. 11-11. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.